Hey everyone, it's me, Angela here. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're still tuning in, thank you so much for doing so. Thank you for all the thoughts, prayers, everything for when I took some time away. I really reincorporated myself, and now I'm finally more happier and really seeing the world in a new perspective. And now that I've done that, I always did my skin prep and everything. The previous video that I always showed you, prepping my skin, doing my makeup. It already has that glow already, so let's go ahead and get started. So of course, you guys don't. If you guys don't know there's anything about me, that even though you do, I don't do foundation just because I do concealer instead. Same thing with bronzer. I don't use bronzer. I use contour to really lift up my facial structures. So it looks like I have less than I do, more than I used to. I used to have like so many routines, but now I finally have one that's actually stand out a little bit more. So yes, now that I've done my eyebrows, I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer really quick. I just do one dot for both my eyes and for my under eye. And if you guys do or don't know anything about me, is that I use my fingers when it comes to concealer, just because it's easier for me to go in. I know sometimes using like a beauty blender helps, but how I put it is that small things comes with small amount of mistakes, and with anything bigger, big mistakes. So I basically use my beauty blender to do my powder, which is going nearly towards the end of my routine. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. I'm basically just gonna keep it simple. Sometimes I like to use like my contour as my eyeshadow. I just have this new palette. Don't mind that one. That is kind of broken, but this shade right here is the shade that I use for my contour. So I'm gonna use that for my eyeshadow for tonight. I am going out with my friends. So I just don't want anything too heavy, since it's just gonna be us. So my friend told me that today's actually her boyfriend's birthday, so it's surprising him for his birthday and everything. So I really hope that he will act surprised, but we'll see. This is like a darker color than I typically would use, but for tonight, this is, I'm going out of my comfort zone tonight, people. So you can really tell how much effort that I put into putting on makeup. I did makeup for work one other day. I didn't do it the other day because you know me, that people that don't know anything about me is that I have very easily, I do get overheated easily as well. So I try to minimize how much product I have on my face. And I just go back in with my finger just to sharpen those edges. Perfect. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my contour. I don't do too much. I just go right by my jawline and going up. I start down and then go up to the top. Just because it's more of an easier way. I know people have their own little system that they do, but look at that. You can barely even see that, which is amazing. And you can see that glow right there. So, and I do the same thing for the other side as well. I start up high and then I go down lower because I don't like harsh cuts. I like having stuff that's lighter. So with that being said, there's no product on here. I'm just fluffing that out. Okay. Lately, I have been doing these blushes instead of my creamy blushes that I have been. But I'm going to mix the two of them. I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger, not too much. It's a nice little, I know it looks dark, but I do that first and with my fingers. And then I go on top with another color, just to blend that in a little bit more. I know a bunch of people will have only one color to use, but I like doing stuff that blends into my skin tone. And you can see that beautiful radiance. And I do the exact same thing to the other side as well. And then work my way up. And then do the exact same thing on the other side. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and set down my powder. If I have the right side. I do have the right side. So I use a brush for when I use my beauty blender. Sometimes I use this little die, but tonight I'm actually going to use my beauty blender. To really lock in the look that I need. And I try to blend that out a little bit by going down. And then do the exact same thing on the other side. My makeup takes about 10 to 15 minutes at the most. After I do that, I have this amazing tool that I use to blend this out. Perfect. And then my second to last step is my mascara. I know people wait to do mascara at the very last minute, at the very last step. But for me, I do it second. And then I go back in, but this time I take all the mascara off just to refine my lashes. If I'm not talking directly at you, it's just because I have a small mirror that I use to perfect my lashes. Perfect. And the last final step that I do is my lips. Typically, I don't use actual lipstick. I love lipstick because there's like a different definition to it, but I've been using glosses just because it plumps up my lips a little bit more. Voila. And this is the scent of pumpkin cupcake. I always do scented ones at night. But yes, this is the final look for going out, just for a girls' night out, or going out with friends, anything like that. This is the typical look that you'll get. Natural beauty is always in, but also putting yourself out there is always a good thing as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for all of you. Just don't forget to click the notification bell and subscribe. Have a good night, day, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Bye.